the pride of Ruby. Ruby was a woman whose name was known across the entire village. She was beautiful, elegant, and carried herself like a queen. Her walk was graceful, her words sharp, and her laughter loud enough to make heads turn. But above all, Ruby was proud. She believed no one could match her beauty, no woman could compete with her charm, and no man could resist her presence. Her husband, Joshua, was a hard-working man, humble and respected in the community. He loved Ruby deeply, but her prideful nature was like a shadow that followed them wherever they went. Ruby's closest friend was Ella. Everyone thought Ella was her sister because of how inseparable they were. If Ruby went to the market, Ella was there. If Ruby dressed for an occasion, Ella was by her side, whispering advice on what necklace to wear, what perfume to use, and how to carry herself even higher above others. But what Ruby didn't know was this: Ella was no true friend. Behind her sweet smiles and gentle words was a heart full of envy. She wanted everything Ruby had: her home, her beauty, her wealth, and most of all, her husband, Joshua. Then she started feeding Ruby's pride, pouring fuel to the fire that was already burning in her heart.
Ruby,
Ella would say,
do not humble yourself to these women in the markets. None of them are your match. You are the queen and they are your servants.
And Ruby, blinded by arrogance, would lift her chin higher and laugh.
You speak the truth. I am above them all. Even Joshua,
Ella would whisper sometimes, testing her friend.
don't let him think he controls you. Remind him that he's lucky to have you.
Ruby, without knowing it, was poisoning her own marriage. She began to look down on Joshua, talking to him as though he were a servant, ignoring his wisdom and making decisions without his counsel. Joshua's heart began to grow heavy, but he still loved his wife, praying silently that she would change. As the days turned into months, Ella's envy turned into a dark plan.
If Ruby continues this way,
She thought,
Joshua's heart will grow weary, and when it does, I will be there to comfort him. He will see that I am a gentle woman Ruby refuses to be, and soon he will be mine.
then she began to weave a trap. She whispered more dangerous words into Ruby's ear.
Don't listen to him. He is jealous of your beauty. He fears that men will take you away. Do as you please, Ruby, for you are the prize he must fight to keep.
Ruby nodded with pride, never suspecting that her friend was the serpent in her garden. But one day, everything changed. Ruby was returning back from the market, carrying a basket of foodstuff, when an old woman stopped her on the road. Her back was bent, her hair white as snow, her voice cracked like dry wood.
My daughter,
The old woman called.
may I speak with you for a moment?
Ruby frowned, unused to be stopped by strangers.
What is it, old one? Speak quickly, for I have no time.
The old man looked deeply into her eyes.
You are Ruby, the one they call beautiful. But beware, for beauty without wisdom is a flower that fades in the heat. Pride is your garment, but pride will bury you alive.
Ruby laughed mockingly.
Old woman, are you not seeing me? Do you know who I am? People admire
the mention of Ella, the old woman's eyes darkened. She leaned closer and whispered,
Ella is not your friend. She is a snake hiding in your shadows. She feeds your pride to destroy you, and when you fall, she will claim you as a prize.
Ruby's laughter stopped. Her heart skipped.
What do you mean? She is like my sister, my closest companion.
The old woman shook her head.
The oak does not walk beside the end out of love. It waits for a moment when the end stumbles so it may strike.
Then the old woman turned and walked away, vanishing into the distance, leaving Ruby trembling with fear. That night, Ruby could not sleep. The words of the old woman echoed in her mind. She began to recall moments she had ignored. The way Ella's eyes lingered too long on Joshua, the sly smiles, and the constant urging to defy her husband. The next morning, Ruby decided to test her friend. She told her,
Joshua has promised me a gift, a precious jewel. He said he will give it to me at my birthday.
Ella's eye flickered with greed.
A jewel, you say? How wonderful, Ruby, but you should tell me where he hides such treasures. After all, a man cannot be trusted with riches. He may use it for another woman.
Ruby's heart sank. For the first time, she saw the truth in Ella's face: envy, hunger, and deceit. The next week, Ruby devised a plan. She told Joshua everything: her pride, Ella's whispers, and the warnings of the old woman. Joshua, though wounded, forgave Ruby and agreed to help expose a friend. That evening, before the entire people in the party, Ruby stood up and said, I wish to honor my friend, my best friend in the whole world, Ella, for she has always claimed to be my sister. She smiled proudly, stepping forward to receive praise. But Ruby's voice grew firm.
Yet, what kind of a sister poisons the heart of a friend? What kind of a sister whispers pride into her ears, hoping to destroy a marriage? What kind of a sister longs for a friend's husband?
The crowd gasped. All eyes turned to Ella. Ella's face twisted with shame and anger. She tried to deny it, but Ruby spoke again, louder this time.
Old woman of wisdom, revealed your secret. Your envy is your downfall. Today, the truth has set me free.
Joshua stepped forward and declared,
Ella, you are no longer a friend to our family. Your deceit is exposed before us. Never again will you step your foot into our homes.
The people murmured. Some shook their heads in disgust. Others whispered about the danger of envy. Ella fled the gathering in disgrace, never to be seen around them again. Ruby fell on her knees before her husband Joshua. Tears streamed down her face.
Forgive me, my husband. My pride blinded me. I let the serpent whisper into my ears, but today my eyes are open.
Daniel lifted her gently.
Love is not built on pride, but on humility. I forgive you, but you must learn to walk in wisdom. From that day forward, Ruby changed. She cast aside the garment of pride and clothed herself in humility. No longer did she look down on others, for she had learned that beauty fades, wealth can vanish, but a humble spirit shines brighter than gold.
And as for her friend, her name became a warning in the village. Envy destroys the heart, and pride opens the door for betrayal. Moral of the story: pride blinds the eyes, but humility opens the heart. Beware of friends who feed your weaknesses, for not all who smile at you desire your good. Thank you for watching. Bye.